Wilks-Barre. This is Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, it's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Wilks-Barre, are you ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Ain't no party like a Monster Jam party, and kicking it off, let's welcome Tony Oaks, Team JCB Degatron. Tony won this competition earlier today. Let's see if he can make it back to back. He is set. Let's go green! That's an official time of 11.483 for your first competitor, Tony Oaks. Check out the super glued to the action replay. He clipped that backflip ramp, which may have cost him just an extra second. That is the slowest time so far that Tony's put in JCB Racing. Now let's welcome on your next competitor. Make some noise for Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon. Michaela's approaching the line. Those BKT tires are set. Let's go green! That's an official time of 12.746 for Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon. Here we go, Wilks-Barre. Let's see those zombie arms waving. It's time for Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. Tony is still holding the lead with the fastest time. Let's see if that changes after Brandon. He is set at the line. Let's go racing! That's an official time of 11.230 for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Brandon takes the lead over Tony right now, the fastest time on the board, 11.230. for Zombie. We got your next competitor ready. It is Chelsea Van Cleve, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Chelsea is set at the line. Let's go green! That's an official time of 12.254 for Chelsea Van Cleve. Take a look at the super glue to the action replay. The wide turn at the end coming out of the last turn. Seemed to have cost her a second. Fernando Martinez is getting ready. He has won JCB Racing against the track. Let's make some noise. Fernando El Toro Loco as he approaches the line. Those BKT tires are set. Let's go green! That is an official time of 11.188. Taking the lead is Fernando Martinez in JCB Racing. You know the song. Welcome him to the track. It's Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. He knows what the time to beat is. Let's see if he can. His tires are set. Let's go racing! That's an official time of 10.982 for your new leader, Weston Anderson. Team Gravedigger getting the fastest time so far here at JCB Racing. We still have 2 competitors to go. Will that time hold at the top? Wilks-Barre, it is now time for Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. Looking for her first JCB Racing win of Freestyle Mania. She is set. Let's go green! That's an official time of 12.352 for Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. We are down to your final competitor here, JCB Racing. The fastest time on the board belongs to Weston. Let's welcome him. It's Chucky Palkin, Team Classroom Crusher. Final truck, JCB Racing. What will happen? Tires set. Let's go green! That is an official time of 10.8584. Your winner of JCB Racing, that is Chucky Palkin, Team Classroom Crusher. Chucky got the fastest time, beating Weston Anderson, the last competitor of JCB Racing. That is the first GCB Racing win for Chucky here this weekend in Wilks-Barre.
You can see Chucky Hawkins' truck is parked right there in the pits. He'll be coming out very shortly. David, I know when it comes to the JCB Racing competition, you can see him racing out down the tunnel now. Monster Jam fans, let him hear you!
He's fast behind the wheel and on his feet, making his way to the pod. I wonder if he realized that he had the fastest time. Lindsay Noble on her way to get Chucky's reaction for his first competition win here in front of the good people of the Mohegan Arena. Lindsay, let's talk to him.
Chucky, congratulations. Just like that, now you've got 8 points towards the trophy here this evening. Now you being the fastest time, coming out 8, that has to be so difficult. Do you feel like the track changed here today?
Oh, without a doubt. It changes all the time from event to event and just from pass to pass. Like, as you can see, there's ruts at the starting line now, that and on the pod now for when we do two wheels, so it's definitely going to be interesting when we come back out here.
Well, congratulations again, going ahead and starting out with so much momentum. How does that propel you forward here for the Skills Challenge?
Man, starting out with 8 points, that just sets you up for the rest of the event. And hopefully we can keep carrying the momentum and take us to an overall.
Love to hear it. Monster Jam fans, that makes some noise. Chucky Hawkins, Classroom Crusher.
Congratulations to Chucky Hawkins taking the first 8 points of the event. Let's check out the overall event leaderboard right here. As I mentioned, Chucky on top, Team Gravedigger with Weston taking second place, and JCB Racing has 7, El Toro Loco with 6, and rounding out the top 4, Team Zombie with 5. Wasting no time on her first attempt. Moving that Monster Jam truck from side to side.
Put those hands together for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Monster Jam fans, it is time for each of you to take out your smartphones. Again, if you're here in Mohegan Arena, I need you to scan the QR code right there on the video board and cast your scores at judgeszone.com. Again, your first competitor for the night, that's gonna be Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
Let's find out exactly what you thought. The scores are locked, and the score for Michaela is 7.298 for your first competitor. It's time to get sparkly. Here we go, make some noise for Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. That's the first attempt for Kylie Kent. Cover off the log stack. Looking for that balance. Let's see what she has for attempt number 2.
for Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash. I see a lot of unicorns in the house. Where are my Sparkle Smash fans at? Let me hear you.
Oh, they're in the house, Taylor. Let's see what they thought on judgeszone.com. Kylie Kent, the score is in, and the score is a 5.248 for Kylie Kent. It is now time for everyone's favorite Robo-Pump. It's Chelsea Van Cleve, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. That's the first attempt for Chelsea. Making a Freestyle Mania debut this weekend here at Wilks-Barre. Gets it up this time. Will she make it on top of the pod?
Put your robo-paws together and get loud for Chelsea Van Cleve, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. And hey, Monster Jam fans, take a look at the far end of the track. We've got Little Bailey Circuit joining us as well. Go ahead and cast those scores. You got 5 seconds left.
That's a third teammate right there for Chelsea and Greg. We got a score to beat right now of Megalodon, 7.298. And the score for Chelsea Van Cleve is 7.184. Michaela hangs on to the lead. Make some noise for the Pennsylvania boy. It is Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. For you to take a picture. Makes it back on the pod. With the combination for the first attempt, Tony Oaks. You see his family cheering him on right now. He's got 1 attempt left. Popper off the log stack, gets it on top of the pod. Great balance from Tony. With a rotation and lands it.
Monster Jam fans, keep it going. That was Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Now, you gotta turn your screams into scores at Judges Zone.
Hey, Tony! I like the things you do. Unbelievable stuff from Tony Oaks right there. Looking to get another skills victory. The score to beat still is with Megalodon, a 7.298. The scores are in. And the score for Tony Oaks is... Put him at the top, a 9.078 for Team JCB Digatron. He broke out of detention to make his way here onto the track. Let's make some noise for Chucky Palkin, Team Classroom Crusher. Move from Chucky. Leaning back. Lean back.
Oh my goodness, Monster Jam fans! Make some noise for Chucky Palkin, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
Oh, Taylor, I think we may have jinxed him. We talked about the rollover count. That was the very first rollover of Chucky Palkin's Monster Jam career. Going down right here at Wilks-Barre. Chucky Palkin, that was his very first attempt, and the score is a 7.035, putting him in fourth place.
Well, Monster Jam fans, Classroom Crusher was actually keeping a tally of rollovers. He just witnessed his first of the season. If you want to ask him about it, you can go ahead and scan that QR code and join us at our post-event driver and rider meet and greet. You'll have the opportunity to ask all of the questions that you've been building up throughout tonight or throughout your time here at Monster Jam in general. Again, go ahead, scan that QR code, bookmark it, but move quickly because tickets are only available through halftime.
So Monster Jam fans, what we're seeing right now is we're trying to see if Classroom Crusher can refire to be able to drive off of the track. You see the carnage. I'm sure our body technicians in the back are going to be hard at work. We'll check in with Lindsay Noble later on during our halftime pit report to see all the action and activity that's happening in the pits. Chucky Palkin still receiving a pretty good score. You can see the full fiberglass body right there. Teamwork on display. I got Lindsay Noble standing by. We're about to hear from Drew Slough. So Lindsay, what do you got to say?
I'm over here with Drew Slough, and you know, Drew, when you watch that, you guys got so excited. What is that like to be able to watch your teammate really push it to the limit?
Oh, it was really cool. I mean, Chucky's had almost a perfect season up until this point, so that's why we're so excited up here. I mean, it's a bummer to see his body kind of fall apart like that, but yeah, no, he's been driving great. His progression's been insane, so just looking forward to see what he's got in freestyle later.
And truly, carnage is such a big portion of Monster Jam, but freestyle motocross coming up next. What can we expect from you?
We're gonna go out there. We're gonna give it all, and yeah, hopefully get a win tonight. Probably do some backflips. You guys are getting loud enough, and yeah, let's do it.
Thank you so much, Monster Jam fans. Make some noise for Team Classroom Crusher.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. Now, I do want to give this opportunity to the Monster Jam fans. While we have a break in the action for our ongoing efforts to raise donations for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, you can scan the QR code that you're going to see on the big video board, and that is all 100% donations going to the families involved with St. Jude's. They never, ever see a bill. So it is a very important cause, something that is near and dear to all of our hearts. You can pick whichever team that you would like to pick, and of course, donate to that team. But Taylor, I know that you're hanging out in the stands.
You know it, David. We've got Nathaniel here, and he's excited because it's time for him to play the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Helmet Shuffle. Monster Jam fans, let's take a look up at the video board because he might need some help. All right, Nathaniel, we're going to give you 3 helmets, but only 1 trophy. I need you to keep your eye on the helmet that's holding that trophy. Here we go. Think you got it? Guess what? It's not done. Keep watching. You didn't think it would be that easy. All right. Nathaniel, 1, you're locking it in that quick.
1.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay, let's find out. Not under 3, that's good news. And it's not under 2! Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Nathaniel! You seemed pretty confident, but after the helmet started lifting, did you get a little nervous?
Yeah, when it did that little swirl, I didn't know what was going on.
That's all right, but you won. You came out on top, so we're going to send you home with a prize in honor of the Black and Green Wrecking Machine coming out next. You're going home with your very own Gravedigger flag, but you can go ahead and open it up right now, because if you look very closely, it's signed by our Monster Jam driver and rider. So, you want to help me actually bring them out on the track, Team Gravedigger? Monster Jam fans, make some noise if you're ready for more Monster Jam. Here comes Weston Anderson in...
What? Gravedigger!
Combination move from Weston. He's just hanging out. He's turned that truck off. Weston, you can't park there, man. He threw his head out the window. And continues the combo. Attempt number 1. Throw the steering wheel out the window. What more can you throw out, Weston? He's waving to the fans. Mohegan Arena, give it right back to him.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans. That was Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. You got a score now for Team Gravedigger.
Weston Anderson throwing it down for the two-wheel skills competition. You didn't even run over his hat, Weston. That is a clean hat. Right now, the score to beat sits with Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron, a 9.078. Will that be enough? The score for Weston Anderson is... Ding dong! You got a new leader! 9.491.
Wilks-Barre, it's time for two-wheel skill. It's time for Toro Loco's two-wheel skill.
Little rivalry going on here between Fernando and Weston. Weston's down out. He's like, hey, what's up, guy? I'm driving here. Oh, you never know what to expect out of these guys. It's now your track, Fernando. Let's go. Gets a combination on top of the pod. Keeps it going. You can see him waving to the crowd. That's just his first attempt.
Go ahead and put those horns up and get loud for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. What did you think?
Fernando has 5 two-wheel skills competition wins so far here at Freestyle Mania. He's looking for a 6th to get those points on the board. That second attempt was a little crazy there from that crazy bull. He says, what's up to you? Let's see what you said to him. The scores are locked, and the score for Fernando Martinez is 8.789. You can see right there, Fernando was expecting at least second, but we have one more competitor left here for two-wheel skills. Your final competitor, make some noise for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. That was the first attempt right there for Brandon. Looking for that perfect balance point. He has found it. He shuts that truck off. The zombie handstand is real.
Monster Jam fans, I want you to put those zombie arms out and make some noise for Brandon Telechka Zombie. Go ahead and lock in those scores now, everybody. Lock in your scores for Zombie, your final competitor of the two-wheel skills challenge.
Brandon Telechka has got 3 skills wins, looking for his next one, but the scores are locked, and that is a score of 8.399, good enough for 4th place, which means that your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge is Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. That is win at number 13, lucky number 13, Weston Anderson so far here at Freestyle Mania. He is pumped up. It was an incredible, both attempts from start to finish, bringing the noise onto the track. Let's catch up with Lindsay.
Weston, congratulations. That is 13 wins. And I love what you just said. You said, where's Noah? Because you want to be celebrating with your teammate. That was absolutely incredible. I was sitting up there thinking, I've been doing this a decade. I don't even know what to ask because you just continue to push the envelope. I don't know if you heard David. He said, you threw out the steering wheel, you threw out your hat. What else can you even do at that point?
I don't know, man. I'm going to have to start taking my shoes off when people beat those move, I guess. I'm coming out here. I'm driving with my heart on my sleeve, man. I was born and raised to do this. The legendary Anderson family. Dad, if you're watching at home, man, I love you. You're the only reason why I'm in this Gravedigger truck, so thank you, man. You're the only reason why we came out here. We got this two-wheel win today. PA, y'all having some fun at Monster Jam? I need to hear you guys make some noise.
This crowd is just absolutely electric tonight, and guess what? It is only going to get better. Now it's Noah's turn to be able to show the action here. What can we expect from him? How much are you looking forward to getting to watch?
Oh man, these freestyle guys, Noah and everybody else, they are insane. They're doing stuff on dirt bikes that I would never fathom of doing. They're gonna jump 60, 70 feet through the air, throw some of the craziest tricks they can. All I can say is score accurately and fairly. Support my guy Noah here on that Gravedigger dirt bike. It's the only one in the world. We're about to tear it up some more. We're just getting started, baby. Team Gravedigger's gonna go out for freestyle. We're gonna rip it up. That's all I gotta say. We love y'all.
Monster Jam fans, one more time for Weston Anderson and Noah, Team Gravedigger.
Back to the second half of Monster Jam. Freestyle Mania riders are now going to have the opportunity to add to their team score. They will compete in 2 competitions, but before we get into all of that, they're going to go and get a feel for the track, get a feel for the jumps, but more importantly, a feel for all of you Monster Jam fans. We got some new athletes on the track. Let's welcome your stars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. All right, these boys need your energy as they kick off. Let's meet all of these fabulous riders. Leading the pack, we have Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit, Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. What do you say, Josh Hedford, Team JCB Digatron. Make some noise for Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco. Give it up for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Making his way, it's Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Here we go, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. What do you say, Greg? Let's take a nap. Drew Slough, whip. Josh Hedford. Noah with a whip. Here we go, AJ. Chandler. Hyder. It's Cam Demonium. Scott Murray, the fish out of water. Oh, that's my favorite one every single time. These boys are having a good time already. Let's welcome all of your stars one more time. Give it up.
Monster Jam fans, welcome back to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. It is time for the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition. Now, what that means is that these riders, they've got hundreds of different tricks to choose from, so they can use what they like, except the backflip. All right, so they can hit you with a variation. They can do one and done and one attempt, but no backflips. You fans will be in charge of scoring at judgeszone.com. So before we get into it, I gotta ask you, who's ready for the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition?
Oh, they are ready to go. Let's not keep them waiting anymore. Kicking us off right here for the best upright, it's Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Cam Sepulveda has 2 upright trick competition wins so far here at Freestyle Mania. Looking to get some more points for him and Kylie Kent. Here we go, Cam.
Put those hands together for Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Time to score at judgeszone.com. Everybody, what did you think? Your first competitor to take to the skies in the best upright trick competition.
Cam Sepulveda setting the tone high right now. The scores are locked. Let's find out your first competitor. The score is 8.042. Great score to kick it off. It's time for that crazy bull. Make some noise. AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco. He's fired up right now to kick off this competition.
Put those horns up, Monster Jam fans. That was AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open. Keep in mind, everybody, scoring goes by just a tad quicker with our FMX riders as the time starts as soon as they hit the bag.
And that was a nice whip right there from AJ. The scores are locked. Let's find out. The score for AJ Roseborough is 7.606, putting you in second. It's a thriller here in Wilks-Barre. Make some noise for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Let's see those zombie arms waving. Chandler is tuned up. He is ready to go.
Monster Jam fans, that was Chandler Hyder, Zombie. When he comes back through the tunnel, Brandon Teluchka, you as well. Everybody give me your best zombie roar. Not bad.
That was a good zombie roar right there. And let's see if that turns into a good zombie score. I know you like that, Taylor. Let's see what the score is. They are locked, and the score for Chandler is 7.664, taking the second spot. Let's welcome in Josh Hedford, Team JCB Digatron. As he makes his way off the pod, he's getting ready. He's staring his competitors down. We saw earlier today Josh's streak and here for the upright trick. It was taken by Greg Duffy. Will he reclaim the top spot? Let's find out.
Monster Jam fans, come on, get loud for Josh Hedford, JCB Digatron. They got to score now. I'm looking around the arena. I see heads going left, going right. Did you see that? Yes, yes we did, but did you score?
Taylor, his feet were over the back tires of that FMX bike. Unbelievable KOD from Josh Hedford. The score is locked, and the score for Josh Hedford is... Ding dong, you got a new leader, 9.329. Let's make some noise for your next competitor, Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. Drew is looking for his second competition win here at Freestyle Mania. Let's fly!
Monster Jam fans, that was Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Let him hear you as he enters back out here on the track. And go ahead and lock in your score.
Check out that extension right there from Drew Slough, the double grab Superman, making his way on top of the pod. Let's see what you fans thought. The score is locked, and the score for Drew Slough is 8.103, taking second place in the upright trick. Let's keep this going, Monster Jam fans. It is now time for Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Noah Bakken is leading all of his competitors right now at Freestyle Mania with 10 victories in this competition.
Keep it going for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Scoring is open for Gravediggers. Noah Bakken.
The movement, the placement, the rotation on that whip Noah Bakken just pulled off. It's unbelievable talent on display. The score is locked, and the score for Noah Bakken is 8.914, getting closer and closer, second place. We have two competitors left here. Wilks-Barre makes them for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scott Murray has 3 upright trick competition wins right here in Freestyle Mania. He's making sure that everything is nice and ready for this trick. Here we go, Scott.
Put those fins together for Scott Murray, Megalodon. I saw that. I saw you putting your fins together. Nice job. Now go ahead and get your scores together, everybody. 5 seconds remaining.
Scott Murray following Josh Hedford's footsteps, trying out that KOD right there. The second to last competitor to go. We still have one more, but let's find out exactly where that leaves Scott Murray. The score is locked, and the score for Megalodon is 8.210. Good for third place. And here's your final competitor here making his way onto the track. It is Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Greg Duffy is always bringing the noise here at Freestyle Mania. He won this competition earlier today. Will he start a streak, go back to back?
Let's hear it for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Go ahead and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com. By now, you all should know where to go, but do you know what to score?
Greg Duffy trying to secure that back-to-back win. The one-handed Indy. The score is locked. The score to beat is for JCB Digatron a 9.329. The score for Greg Duffy is not enough, an 8.431, which means that the winner of the FMX upright trick is Josh Hedford, Team JCB Digatron.
And by his teammate Tony Oaks. And Tony, you guys are watching on. Of course, you've got your little one with you. Were you absolutely just so impressed?
I'm proud of Josh. He comes out here and he just slays event after event. You know, that's the craziest KOD we've ever seen right there. Actually, you ought to rename that thing to the Scorpion or something crazy like that. You know, he's done so good. You got a stepdad out there, Scott. You know, those guys have been riding together for a long time. Stole Scott's trick from him right there, but hey, that's the way the cards are dealt.
Thank you so much for your insight. Let's take a look at the leaderboard to see where things are right now.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. So far, Team Gravedigger is still in the lead, 22 points. JCB Digatron with 19, Classroom Crusher 14, Toro Loco 13, rounding out the top 4. But we're going into FMX Best Trick.
That's right, David. We are geared up and ready here in section 103. Monster Jam fans, this is it. These FMX riders can now implement any trick they want, including the backflip. It's their final opportunity to gain some points for their team. So, Monster Jam fans, are you ready for the best trick competition?
Let's keep the good times going with AJ Wilks-Barre, El Toro Loco. Go, go, go. AJ is the only one to beat Scott Murray so far in this competition. He's looking to make a statement right here in Pennsylvania.
Give it up for AJ Roseborough. And go ahead and get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com.
Fernando was wondering, where's the camera? I need to tell them to score high. AJ Roseborough with the no-handed backflip variation right there. Let's find out exactly what you all thought. The scores are locked, and the score for AJ is 8.468, kicking off the best trick competition. Coming up next, it's time for Cam Demonium, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. He wants to hear you, Wilks-Barre. Let's party.
Let's hear it for Cam Sepulveda. And scoring is now open. Go ahead and scan to score at judgeszone.com.
Check out that super glue, glued to the action replay, because that's what I was, glued to that KOD backflip from Cam Sepulveda, pulling it off. He is your second competitor so far here. The scores are locked, and the score for Sparkle Smash is good for first place with a 9.363. Incredible score, Cam Sepulveda. Let's see what Greg Duffy has got to say about that, representing Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. He sounds ready to me. Greg Duffy is a legend in the sport, bringing his talents right here to Wilks-Barre.
Let's hear it for Greg Duffy. Ringling Bailey Circuit, showing you guys a backflip heel clicker. Absolutely incredible for our motocross riders. Go ahead and scan to score.
The backflip heel clicker, showing off the flexibility right there in order to pull that move off. The score is locked, and the score for Greg Duffy is 8.736. Good for second place, Mr. Duffy. It's a thriller here. Let's make some noise for your next competitor, Chandler Hyder, Zombie. I see those zombie arms waving all across the arena. It's time to see what Chandler has up his sleeve. Let's go, Wilkes-Barre! Make some noise for Chandler Hyder. Zombie! You already know what to do. 20 seconds, lock those scores in, and let's find out exactly what you think. Textbook backflip right there from Chandler. You saw what the other guys did. Let's find out what the score for Zombie is. 7.745, taking fourth place. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Come on down, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger.
Monster Gym fans, make some noise for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Scoring is open once again at judgeszone.com.
Backflip right there from Noah Bakken. One of the things to keep in mind is how high they are going right now, because Noah flew on that attempt. The scores are locked. Let's find out the score for Noah is 8.053, taking over fourth place. Let's make some noise right now for Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough started his Freestyle Mania career last summer. Continuing on right here in a full series. Let's see what he has up his sleeve.
Go ahead and put your hands together. Yeah, I see a lot of you got the same face as Weston Anderson. Whoa. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com.
Drew Slough making everybody hang on to the edge of their seats right there with that trick. Pulled it off perfectly. The scores are locked. Let's see what you thought. The score for Drew Slough is 8.957, great score, second place. It is now time for your second to last competitor. Let's go Josh Hedford, JCB Decatron. You see the camaraderie right there. Josh always has something to say, making his way off the pod. He's hyping everybody up. Here we go.
Go ahead and join Tony Oaks and put your hands together for Josh Hedford, JCP Tigatron. David, we spoke to Josh earlier. He said he was trying to really nail that Indy backflip, and I think it's safe to say he did that this time.
Oh, I think so. Josh Hedford is really showing up right here at Freestyle Mania. We have a score to beat belonging to Cam Sepulveda, a 9.363. Will this top it? The score for Josh Hedford is... Ooh, not enough, a 9.208, still taking second place. It is now time for your final competitor, Scott Murray, Megalodon. As he makes his way around the pod, Scott Murray has 27 best trick competition wins. 27, to put that into perspective, this is round 28. He has won all but one. Let's see if he keeps that streak going. Making sure that bike is tuned up. He's ready.
Let him hear you. That was Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scoring is open for Team Megalodon. David, this one's a nail biter.
That was your second KOD backflip that you saw. Cam Sepulveda pulled off the first one. Cam still has the score to beat. The score to beat is a 9.363. And the score for Scott Murray is not enough, a 9.332. That means for the first time in his Freestyle Mania career, taking the best trick competition is Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash!
Congratulations to Team Sparkle Smash. But Monster Jam fans, what do you think? Do you want to see each and every one of these riders give you a little more? Oh, no. Wilks-Barre, you can do better than that. I said, do you want more? Oh, why didn't you just say so? You got it. One of these riders is getting ready to attempt something that you can only see right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So take out your phones, turn your cameras on, and on the count of 3, I want you to scream so loud that we don't even hear the bikes. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Check that out. That is the Monster Jam Freestyle Mania train kicking off. Oh wait, these boys are back out on the track. These boys are coming back out on the track. I think they want one more. What do you say, Wilks-Barre? Do you want one more? The train is in the station. Choo choo! Eight backflips back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Unbelievable stuff. Here we go one more time. Let's give it up for all the talent, the skill, everything on display right here at Wilks-Barre. These are your Freestyle Mania superstars. We're going to catch up with our winners here in just 1 second. Quite an upset that we saw right here for the first time. Cam Sepulveda taking the best trick competition. And Josh Hedford with the KOD getting the best upright trick competition. Joining right there on the pod, Kylie Kent. You can see the emotion in Josh Hedford right there. Let's catch up with Lindsay.
Thanks, David. Cam, congratulations on the best upright competition here. That was absolutely incredible. Take us through exactly what went on for the overall, actually.
Yeah, it's been like 9 or 10 or 11 weeks, and I've been trying, and Scott's been destroying us in this competition. So it finally feels good to get a win. Yeah, just feels really good.
We love to hear it. We'll hear from you again in just a moment. But Josh, you actually were able to win at that upright competition, best trick. Talk to us about what it was like when you were pulling that off.
Oh, that one, feels like hot yoga class in the morning at 6 a.m. If you've ever done that, it's like, I don't know, I call it like the hottest hour on earth, and that's kind of what that trick feels like.
And Cam, you've got your teammate beside you. Being able to grab a best trick like that, it does take so much skill, especially with so many competitors here with you, with her on your side as well. How much does that mean to you, especially moving into freestyle?
Oh, it means so much. Kylie's probably more excited than I am right now. I can see her up there cheering us on, and yeah, it just feels really good to finally walk away with a win. Kylie's coming up in freestyle, and she's got a pretty big surprise too, and she's been killing it. So get ready for Sparkle Smash to keep it rolling.
Huge congratulations, Macho Jam fans, and make some noise for Team JCB Gigatron and Team Sparkle Smash.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Put those hands together and get loud for Chelsea Van Cleve, Franklin Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open for the first time in Monster Jam Freestyle here this evening. So go ahead and lock in your scores.
Chelsea Van Cleve kicking it off right, making use of the entire track. And take a look at that pod so far, the condition right here. The score is locked, and the score for Chelsea is 6.738, kicking us off in freestyle. Let's welcome your second competitor to the track. It is Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. He's got 10 seconds left.
Give it up for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com, of course. What did your fans think? Let us know. You got 5 seconds remaining.
Michaela Telechka throwing in some sky wheelies in there in her freestyle for good measure. She awaits her score right now, and they are locked. The score for Michaela is 7.057, taking the top spot. Freestyle.
Wilks-Barre, get ready. It's time for Sparkle Smash's Freestyle.
Coming out of Kylie Kent to end her freestyle run. Judgeszone.com is open. 20 seconds. Let's check out the super glue to the action replay. Always bringing the party to the track. Sparkle Smash. Cam Sapova fresh off his win, cheering on Kylie Kent. Let's see what you fans thought of that freestyle run. As Kylie wants you to make some noise. She's feeling good, as she should. It was a great run. So far right now, the scores are locked, and the score for Kylie Kent is 7.073, taking the top spot so far. It's time for the Pennsylvania native. Make some noise for Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. He's lining it up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Measuring it out. Oh, he's going for it. And lands it. 10 seconds left, Tony. Let's fly. Oh, Wilks-Barre. Give it up for Tony Oaks. Oaks. He's got the right stuff, baby. 20 seconds. Judges zone. You know what to do as he takes a bow. Tony Oaks is feeling himself. Backflips, technical moves, wow factors galore. Let's await the score. He says hi to his family. Here we go. The score for Tony Oaks is, boom, baby! 9.566. Good enough for first place.
Monster Jam fans, I want you to meet my new friend Blaze. She is here celebrating her first time at Monster Jam, and she even found the time to make a beautiful sign. And I want you all to wish her congratulations, because it's because of legendary fans like her that we're able to come back here to the Mohegan Center for 25 years in a row. And you are our legendary fan of the night, Blaze, so you're going home with a $50 gift card to Texas Roadhouse. There you go. You can take the whole family and treat them for bringing you to Monster Jam. And if you fans want to go to Texas Roadhouse after this, guess what? You're leaving here with something free too. Scan that QR code for your chance to get a free appetizer.
In the mood for a hearty hand-cut steak and tasty made-from-scratch sides, head down to Texas Roadhouse for legendary food and legendary service. Scan that QR code. Be sure to get a free appetizer tonight. Let's keep it going right now. Wave those zombie arms for Brandon Telechka. Zombie!
Make some noise for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Scoring is open for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. There he is. He's out of the truck. Let him hear you, folks.
Say what's up, Brandon. The people of Wilkes-Barre love that freestyle run, but we're going to find out exactly how much, because the scores are locked. And the score for Zombie is 7.022, fourth place. Let's make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
goes Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Go ahead and lock in your scores. Monster Jam fans, you got about 5 seconds remaining.
Weston says what's up to all of his fans. He's awaiting his score right now. He has 9 freestyle wins so far on the season. The score is locked, and the score for Weston is 9.073. Good for second place, Gravedigger. We have 2 competitors left. It's time for Chucky Palkin, Classroom Crusher. Chucky Palkin looking for his first freestyle win of Freestyle Mania. Let's party, Chuck!
Make some noise for Chucky Palkin, Classroom Crusher. You know what time it is, Wilks-Barre. It's time to score. At judgeszone.com, of course.
Chucky Palkin making the most of his freestyle run. That body off from 2-wheel, and he burned it down right here in Wilkes-Barre. He seems happy with that run. Let's see what you thought. The score for Chucky Palkin is 8.126, putting Classroom Crusher third in freestyle. And we have some breaking news as your final competitors making his way onto the track. Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez, and AJ have won St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. Thank you all for your donations, and let's welcome him to the track. It is time for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez taking a tumble right there at the end. Scoring is open. 20 seconds, you know what to do. He was the final competitor here for Monster Jam Freestyle. We're tallying up the scores. That was a great run right there from Fernando, trying to do all he can to take the lead in freestyle and help his chances of taking an overall. Right now, Tony Oaks is leading. The score is locked, and the score for Fernando is 8.233, putting Fernando in third place, which means that the winner for Monster Jam Freestyle and taking the BKT Overall Event Championship is Team JCB Digatron. Tony Oaks, Josh Hedford. 33 points on the board for Team JCB Digatron, just beating out Team Grave Digger by 2 points. This is the 5th straight consecutive BKT championship for Tony and Josh. 5 straight. 3 this weekend here at Mohegan Arena. He has an opportunity tomorrow to do a clean sweep this weekend.
David, this would be the very first time in the season that Team JCB were to sweep should they be successful. But needless to say, you know, he's literally at 5 straight in a row at this point. So shout out to team, or excuse me, they are. Shout out to Team JCB Digatron. They're up there on top of the pod, celebrating in their glory. Wilks-Barre! This is Pennsylvania's finest, Tony Oaks, alongside his teammate, Josh Hedford. Make some noise, let them hear you.
And the rest of the superstars make their way out onto the track. This win firmly puts Tony Oaks in 2nd place for the overall series here at Freestyle Mania. Big moment right now for Tony Oaks and Josh Hedford. The whole team, Clyde Morgan, Fernando Davila, working their butts off in the pits. We're about to catch up with the winners right now as they make their way out onto the pod. Tony has talked about his good luck charm, being here in attendance, his 2 beautiful daughters, his wife, cheering him on the entire time. I think they were the loudest fans here in this whole arena. And do you blame them? They have a lot to be happy about, a lot to celebrate.
Monster Jam fans, what you're witnessing right now, that is Tony Oaks' wife and daughters down there on the track, handing off the trophy, a special moment that I'm sure no one in the JCB Digatron family will forget.
Let's catch up with Lindsay and hear from our winner.
That is absolutely awesome. And of course, I've got your teammates trophy as well here at Monster Jam's Freestyle Mania. You guys have won now 3 straight in a row here in Pennsylvania. I know that's so incredible for you, especially with your family by your side.
It's so awesome. 3 in a row here in Pennsylvania, but that's 5 event championships in a row, buddy. We got a streak going now. What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing. You know, we've been throwing down and training hard as we can, and these technicians, these guys have been putting this truck back together like no other. And, you know, I just got to go crazy for the fans when I hear all these kids screaming and yelling, so I'm pumped on it. And, you know, Pennsylvania, you guys have fun tonight?
Tony, you guys, like you said, you are certainly on a roll. Earlier today during Pit Party, we talked about your military background and how that helps you just keep such a calm and steady presence. Do you think that's what's continuing to grab these wins here today?
Honestly, I think the biggest takeaway from my military experience is to be cool, calm, and collected under stress. And Lord knows, as a Monster Jam driver, there's a lot of stress out here, especially when you're competing with these high caliber drivers and some of the best in the world. This is the big leagues, baby. But Wilks-Barre, you guys are so awesome every time I come here. You know, a big shout out to JCB for giving us this ride. Best equipment in the world. My crew chiefs right here. Best UNOH crew chiefs a guy could ask for. Josh, my family, Wilks-Barre, Pennsylvania, from one Pennsylvania to another. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations, Tony Oaks and Josh Hedford, Team JCB Digatron, 5 event championships in a row, and that does shake up our series standings. So let's take a look at the series standings right now for Freestyle Mania. Gravedigger is still in the lead with 831 points. JCB Digatron is now in second place, leapfrogging Team L, Toro Loco, and Megalodon now in fourth place as well. As you can see there, the standings switching from earlier today into tonight. What an unbelievable event all around.
Yeah, and and this is the halfway mark pretty much for our series. So we're going to continue to see these shifts because these drivers and riders are going to continue to buckle down. But wow, we hit a lot of milestones today. Cam Sepulveda taking his first best trick win. We got JCB, Team JCB Digatron so far on the road to sweeping the weekend, possibly. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm going to leave it there. But we got one more tomorrow. David, are you ready for that?
I'm definitely ready, but these fans are going to make sure to tune in, either coming back here to the Mohegan Arena or checking us out on YouTube. Thank you, everybody, for partying with us and for being here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Make sure that you stop by the merch stand on your way out, and keep an eye for MonsterJam.com for all the latest news and updates, especially leading up to World Finals. On behalf of Lindsay on the track, Taylor Olivia, I am David Mila, and
that was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.